What are y'all? Welcome to Symbolic Mind Generation. Uh, Go ahead and hit that like button right now. Help a brother out, man. I need these views to match the likes. I need these views to match the likes, bro. Y'all help me out, man. Go on and hit it right now. And I'm gonna get more professional and shit. I'm gonna have my little pop-ups on the screen. You know, I ain't really tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tighten up in a little bit. Just give me a minute. But go on and hit that like button. I need y'all to leave a comment about this first topic. This is part two of Real Talk from a Lifer, Scared Straight. I got my brother right here, Mr. 53, double R, fifth in the nation, third in the world.
Yeah.
My partner in crime, at that federal trial. Yes, sir. He's in the building.
Yeah.
He's in the building. What's up with you?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Side
sir.
by side as usual. You know
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. This first story I'm gonna tell y'all is a true story, right? And I want y'all to comment and let me know if this is snitching or not. So I used to sleep next to a guy from D.C. He on the streets at the time. This is how he tell me the story, right? His mama keep calling him because he got to go take his mama to the grocery store, right? So he finally get over there, take his mama to the grocery store. On his way to the grocery store, dude he beefing with in the street see his car, shoot the car up. His mama hit dead in the passenger side seat. So he he ain't thinking. He chasing the dude, said at least trying to get his mama to the hospital, but he figured his mama dead. So he just want revenge right now. And he chasing the dude at high speed chase through the streets of D.C., right? It's a police car, see the speed and shit, and jump behind him. So all this is going on. He chasing them, police behind him. The dude he chasing crashed. Boom. By the time he get up on the guy with the dude, on the scene, the police right behind him too. He can't do nothing. To cut a long story short, I don't know about the affidavits and in the court and all that. But when they asked him, was them the dudes who shot his mama? He told them, nah. I said, nah. He said, nah, they go to jail, they getting away. I can't kill them in there. And he said, plus that's snitching. I say, snitching? Nigga, they killed your mama. He said, that's snitching. See, this is the mentality of, that's why other races think the black race is savagery. You know what I mean? The way we think and all that. Like, you know what I mean? And I was in the jail, and I went around the action dude. I did a little survey, and I told the whole story. Right? Like 7 out of 10 dudes was like, man, yeah, that's snitching. I'm like, what? Like, nah, nigga, I'm a snitch then, because that nigga killed my mama. To me, like family members and all that shit, if you beef with somebody in the street, family members and all that shit is, that's off limits. Miss Johnson, you know what I mean? Miss Miller and the shit, the old lady at the end of the street that'll call the police on you about anything. Y'all know that ain't snitching. Y'all respect it. Like, come on, man, don't go down there by Miss Johnson's house. You know she gonna call the police. You know what I mean? Then, people still, don't nobody, snitching is for the people who in the game. Innocent bystanders, what you call them?
What? Innocent bystanders?
Yeah, like people who ain't in the game.
Yeah.
They can call the police. Law-abiding citizens.
Law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So listen, what you think?
Well, listen though, to keep it 100 though, I would say like he said though, you gotta, cause he put his mother in a situation. That's like us selling whatever we do in the streets. If somebody know where you stay or they know your kids, they can kidnap you. You brought that to your family. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
What I'm saying is, because had he not been beefing in that, they wouldn't have shot his mama car. He shouldn't have been with his mama, and he know he beefing with somebody.
Right. But what I'm saying though, bro, like to me though, that's still just because he put her in a situation. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that that's snitching because they shot his mama and the police is right there on the scene. That don't mean that that's snitching, bro. Like, nigga, to me, like, I'm a snitch then, because, nigga, he shot my mama. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to go shoot. If I'm beefing with you, bro, your mama ain't got nothing to do with this.
But see, everybody don't have the same boundaries. Everybody don't stand
that's
on the same
okay.
principles either.
Oh, I understand that.
So some people is on site. They don't care if you with your grandmama. If it's that serious, it's on site.
Yeah.
That's just like with a dude trying to rob us or rob somebody or something. They come in that house. They don't care nothing about your baby and that nothing. You break the law. We some street dudes.
Yeah.
So another dude trying to come take you. They don't care nothing about your baby. Nothing.
I understand
They feel
that.
like you put your kids in.
I understand that, but still, to me, like nigga, if I wouldn't do it to yours, you like that is, to me, it's a code in the street, bro.
But that word I was telling somebody the other day, that word fair don't exist for real. Keeping it 100 don't even exist. Everything like when I got my son blood test, DNA test, that didn't say shouldn't say 100%. That should say 99.9. I just don't believe in 100%. Nothing.
Right. But let me tell you this though, dude in the jail, bro. He in there, he cleaning dudes cells for a few stamps. His sisters, his family, don't nobody fuck with the nigga. They like, man, you mean to tell me this dude shot our mama, and you seen him shoot our mama? You talking about he didn't do it? You know what I mean? They law-abiding citizens. They ain't in the
See,
street.
they law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, so they don't understand.
mentality.
So they cut him all the way off. He in there cleaning dudes' cells, washing their socks and drawers and everything. Cause ain't nobody. He ain't got nobody. I'm talking about he done. He walking around. He 32, looking 52. He done. He got 27 years because he ended up getting caught 2 weeks later. He ain't even get the dude. He ain't even get him. He ended up getting jammed up on a conspiracy. He was already under investigation. They got it, the whole list. They got like 20 of them.
Yeah.
He done. Ain't nobody like, man, they told him don't even call here for nothing.
Because now the dude that got away with killing mom.
Yeah. Cold-blooded, bro. That's a true
It's cold,
story.
man.
You know what I'm saying? What we gonna talk about next? We gotta talk about these phones, bro.
Oh, the phones, what, the 300 minutes?
The 300 minutes.
In 30 days. Like
So look, you only get
days.
300 minutes, man, to talk to your people a month before they cut that shit off. So you do the math, it's 30 days in a month. 30 days in a month. That's 10 minutes a day. A call is, they give you 15 minutes per call. You can't even talk a whole 15 minutes a day with your people. You might got 2 baby mamas, a brother, sister. You got to rash that shit out. Hey, but everybody all right? Okay, I talked to y'all. I know you done done that
talk
before.
real fast, especially got 5 kids.
Yeah.
Man, don't let the phone hang up or something. You gotta wait a whole another hour to try to call somebody.
You got to call back. That phone system messed up, bro.
That's crazy.
Then look, they write your ass up real quick. If you try to use somebody's phone, they know it ain't you. People get knocked on the phones all the time.
I went to the hole for 30 days for that, man. I let the dude from Oakland use my phone, man, because, he lost his phone. The lady was listening on the phone. She's like, both of y'all come down. That wasn't his. She knew my voice, because I guess she be listening.
Yeah.
We both went to the hole for that shit.
30 days?
30 days.
Damn.
In Beaumont. That shit was crazy, man. It was crazy.
That's a long time, man. Motherfucker, I've seen in the pen, motherfuckers can stab a nigga and don't get 30 days.
Man, I did so much time in the hole. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine speaking of that phone, though, imagine how it was before they got the True Links, though. Because now it's another form of communication.
Yeah.
But before that, it
True
was all
True
phone.
Links is the email for all of y'all that don't,
Yeah.
But then imagine this though, like if you got somebody like your girl and stuff, and she kind of riding with you a little bit. See, on the street they can manage you and shit because they know you can't call after a certain time. Like in the pen, we locked down at 8:30. Some shit was 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? That's another thing why you don't want to go up in there. You know what I'm saying? So your girl now, she can manage your ass. So, if she got her little sneaky link or whatever and shit, and she know you can't call after 8:30. You know what I mean? So if you go somewhere, you get a phone, or you step down and get to a meeting or low where you got a phone, bro, you better not, man. You gonna tell them.
Hey, yeah, because the police coming in the unit and holler like, man, listen, stop calling these women after 2 o'clock because they calling up here telling us y'all got these cell phones. That's how we catching y'all. Because they trying to do their little life after you can't get on the phone. So they be knocking their head off because the girl will call up there like, he got a phone. He keep calling me, harassing me, or whatever the case. So yeah, it be
ain't
crazy,
that something? Ain't that something?
The visitations, man.
Visitation.
Terrible. Listen, your girl might come. Man, my mama, older lady, man, they made her go to Walmart and get some more stuff so she had to get back in line. So it had about a 30-minute visit. She came all the way from Texas.
What they said, they ain't like her clothes?
They didn't like her clothes. Talking about it was too revealing. This is my mama. She ain't have on nothing. I was like, man, it's crazy. Then what you gonna do? You can't.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. No,
Man,
no,
I had
no wires in the broad, nothing.
none
Tell
of
your
that.
girl don't wear nothing like that.
Yeah. See, back in the day, they used to have the little thing to test your clothes and shit, like at the airport to see if you've been around drugs and shit. So I'm in Big Sandy, Kentucky. My mama, my daddy, and my brother come to see me. So let me take y'all back. My dad used to be a smoker and shit. So in the backyard, they had this little customized van that used to just sit in the backyard, and nobody drove. It was a smoking van. They been there smoking and having sex, all kind of shit in this van. You know what I'm saying? So
Rolling Stone.
yeah, the Rolling Stone. Hey, check this out. So my dad supposed to get the rental car to drive up, to see me with the family and stuff, right? So when my brother get up like 3 in the morning and see if he got the car so they can get ready to hit the road, my dad played it off like my brother's supposed to get the car. So my brother like, motherfucker, you supposed to get the car. Like, what the fuck? So let me tell you why my dad didn't want to drive the rental car. Because Big Sandy got a property down the street from the jail. They got these little apartments in there, right? And they got like cabinets with the dishes in there, with canned goods and stuff, and it costs $25. That's all it costs. You stay $25. How many days you staying? 2 days, whatever. It's $25 a day. So I mean, it's a sweet little setup for people who coming up, but they non-smoking. So my dad say, man, shit, you know what I'm saying? So he trying to figure out how he can, he can't smoke in a regular car.
Trip, right.
You know what I'm saying? So he done got up my family and brought them up in the smoking van. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up waiting on them to come. I'm all geeked and shit. And man, time just ticking away. It's like 1 o'clock. Visit over with at 2. I'm trying to call. They ain't picking up the phone and none of that. So the visit's over with. I go ask the CEO, can you find out what happened to my visit? Man, the CEO treat me like shit. Like I'm a criminal. Like I am a criminal, you know what I'm saying? But she treat me like shit, like I did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, your whole family, y'all ain't shit. Man, do you know they did a little thing where they test your clothes that they used to have at the airport, when they check your hands and shit, see if you've been around drugs and shit. They used to have that in the jail right there before you can come in to visit. Man, do you know my mama, my brother, everybody test positive for cocaine.
For riding in Rolling Stone.
Riding in the Rolling Stone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing why you don't want to go in there, bro, because they send you anywhere. I left Cleveland, went to both my fucking Texas. I'm down there in fucking Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck coming to see me down there?
Yeah, they send you all over.
They send you anywhere, bro. Like, this shit is for suckers, bro. I keep telling y'all the Fed shit is for suckers. They got 5 TVs in the unit. You ain't got your own TV. Everybody politicking. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose out. The Love and Hip Hop gonna beat you every time. You trying to watch Travel Channel and all that, nigga. Love and Hip Hop and Bear Girls Club, anything that got a fat ass on it. They used to watch the Big Freddie, the fag nigga shit, cause he got the chick to be doing the New Orleans twerk shit. You know what I'm saying? So they in there watching Big Freddie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win. That's why I don't watch. Man, my people, my girl and Donnie and them be trying to, man, you ain't watching what's such and such. BMF, like, man, I don't watch series. I'm institutionalized about the TV and shit. I don't watch series because, man, sometimes you
ain't gonna be able to watch.
You ain't gonna be able to watch it. You can't. Now you got to
mad about something else. So
yeah, you got to get caught up and all of that. Then you might get locked down again before you. Man, it's crazy. I don't watch series, bro.
All right.
I do it one style. I like movies, man. I watch it and it's over with. Trying to watch some shit for 6, 7 years, man. I ain't doing that, bro. Yeah. I ain't doing that.
Hey, they watch some soap operas there where you was at?
Yeah, they watch soap operas.
Man, you can't touch that TV in the daytime by that soap opera. I don't even care if they ain't there. They just want the TV on soap opera. They can be on the yard. I'm like, man, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
And that TV got to be on soap operas. I don't care where we at.
Mm-hmm. Then on a visit, bro, like your girl come, I don't know how it is where you was at, but in the penitentiary, they sitting across from you. You get one kiss when they come in, and you get a kiss when they leave. It's no touching. There ain't no hugging. None of that, bro. You just, man, it's torture. You sitting up there looking at that shit, you be like, man, God damn, like, what? Yeah. And they'll take your visitation. They'll take your visitation if you fuck up.
Touch. One lady told me, y'all touch. I said, she got up to go to the bathroom, so she touched my shoulder to get by, because we all sitting close. Man, that lady said, y'all can't do that no more. I said, what we do? She said, she touched you. I said, man, this shit.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is for suckers, bro. That whole federal system, bro, you get caught up in that shit, it is for suckers, man. Like, I'm gonna say this like I told y'all in part one. Man, if you're doing something, man, you got a little change, man, just go on and get out now, bro. Don't say, man, let me get rid of this, and just go on and get out now.
And if you just don't want to take that straight talk, what you need to do, go get that guideline book, federal guideline book, and only you know what you're doing. And look and see the consequences of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised. You might be riding around with life right now.
Right now. Yeah, that's how I was.
That
Didn't know it.
gun mixed with whatever else illegal, listen, it's a whole nother level. You had to do your 5 before you started your life bid.
Yeah, check this out. Man, I in '92, bro, I went to the state joint for like 8 months. I had a year sentence, right? Then in '97, bro, I'm living up over my dad on the 3rd floor. My dad was a hustler. They raided the house and took me. I ended up taking probation so he can get less time. You know what I mean? So I'm still in the streets and all that, not knowing, man, they about to hit me with, I got 2 priors. But I ain't did number 8 months. So I ain't really been to jail for real, but you know what I mean? Now I leave out of there with an elbow. You know what I mean? So your criminal history points, it plays a lot. You might have a bunch of little shit you ain't ever been to jail for. You just took a cop or whatever. Man, shit, bro, them feds, man, they gonna knock your head clean off your shoulders. They gonna knock your noodle loose, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, just look. If you got some bread and you talking about you need 100,000 more, you need 1 million more, man, just stop, bro. Because, like I told you before in part one, selling is more addicting than using.
Man, I used to be crazy selling. Man, when I be in the store, I call somebody up, man, I got a deal of a lifetime. Come get this shit. Like, it was just a high. It was a rush.
Yeah.
And
you ain't going nowhere. Wifey trying to get you to go on the vacation. You like, man, I can't leave right now.
Leave.
Why you can't? Well, you know what I'm saying? You addicted. Yeah. So I'm just saying, bro, like, man, if you out there right now, man, just get out, bro. It ain't nothing in there, bro. It ain't. If you and let me tell you, this is another thing about the savagery of a black man. They think everybody think it's like if you ain't went to jail, you ain't paid your dues. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, like, you done did your bid and you didn't. No, bro. Duck the jail at all costs. Besides snitching, duck the jail, bro.
And
duck the jail, bro.
One of the biggest surprises people get is if you got a prior drug case, they gonna 851 you. It's an enhancement.
Yeah.
Just for having a prior drug case, you could have been served the time and everything.
Yeah.
When you enter this Fed system, they 851 you. It take you up a whole nother level.
Yeah, I had the 851. Like
mine was 10 to life, but they 851 me because I had one prior drug case. That's what took me to 20 to life, and that's what they gave me 20. They offered me 20-year plea agreement, but we like, man, I ain't signing that shit.
Right.
So I went to trial and got 20. Right. What I'm saying is though, you gotta get that federal guideline book. If you don't want to quit, at least know your consequence, know what you're dealing with,
know what you're looking at. If you get caught, you can go to a lawyer.
Yeah,
and I advise you to do that.
That'd be better. Yeah.
Just go pay a lawyer. Like, man, if anything ever happened to me, I need you to have my back. You know what I'm saying? Just retain them. Yeah, just give them a couple of $1,000. Like, man, anything that happened to me, I need you to have my back. You know what I mean? And let me tell you this: if you in the game and you don't want to get out, you need to find somebody you can trust with some money that'll hold your money. You know what I mean? I knew a dude that paid a private detective firm, and they was charging him by the hour every time they had to do something for him. But he refused to give his money to his family and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So he called them and they send money wherever he wanted to send it at, but they was charging him. He said, man, when that shit run out, it just run out. Because he say with his family, he ain't gonna have nothing. They gonna take it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta think about all of this while you out there right now. You know what I mean? Find you somebody, bro, that you can trust is all right. Just go to work and they got their own money. And they can put it up for you, man. Just have somebody like that, bro. Because you're gonna find out that everybody ain't your friend once you get in there. And let me tell you this. You got friends and family, man, they envious of what you're doing and how you doing it. Because they work hard for theirs. They ain't going to tell you right now, but they be hating. They be hating because of the fact that you get it so easy.
And you get caught up, be like, that's what he get.
That's what he get.
So to speak, they might not say the words, but that's what they feel.
That's what they feel.
That's what he get.
And you're going to see the feeling in them. You like, well, you got to, you read what you sow. You know what I mean? I done got all of that. You know what I'm saying? Then, and what else about I want to say one thing about the phone, man, that was funny, right? They started making you record your name on the phone so you know when people call, like you have a call from a correctional facility, you know, blah, 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 then your real name come in, be like, John Doe. You know what I'm saying? After they did that, dudes wasn't picking the phone up because dudes like, man, they looking at their partner like, man, he just said his whole name.
Whole name on that thing. Yeah.
Who said their whole name? He must have been, man, recording. He must have been tapping in there, man. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? They already don't want to answer the phone for no kind of,
Especially when you got a Fed case.
Yeah.
Man, everybody gets scared. I mean, it's truth is though, because a lot of people tell it, so.
Yeah. So, what you want to talk about next?
I was,
Oh, if you like designer clothes.
Oh, yeah.
If you like designer clothes, they got some designer shit in there for you, too.
Yeah.
Them designer drawers and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You might get a pair of drawers that got a nigga that put the ink in and wrote his initials on there and shit like that. Yeah, you gonna wear about 15, 20 niggas that wear them drawers before you got them.
Yeah, you gonna get them.
You gonna get them.
Especially before you go to the commissary, you go to the hole.
Yeah.
You wearing them drawers. I don't care what you saying right now, looking crazy.
So if you don't like,
them drawers on.
if you don't like wearing other people's drawers, do not come to jail, bro. Hey, that's probably the number one scared straight thing right there. Niggas probably like, nigga, use drawers?
Use drawers. You might you look at them drawers, you might find some pubic hairs in there. That's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
They wash everything together.
You might got a drawers on the sissy done had on, man. Yeah. Getting his back throughout here. Nigga,
you wonder why there's a hole in the back. Talking about the hole's supposed to be in the front. No, it's supposed to be in the back for these guys.
Holy drawers, all kind of shit.
Man,
and you put them on because you don't want to be walking around there slanging and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You go put them on, man. That shit is crazy. Hey, it's a humbling experience. It's a humbling experience, bro.
Humbling experience. You go, man, having all that bread to, man, this commissary. What's the commissary? $280, whatever it is, a month.
That's another thing. You can't spend but $280 a month at the commissary. You got dudes that got money, like, you know what I mean? Now, there's all kind of dudes in there. You got all kind of basketball, all kind of rappers, uncles and nephews and basketball players, cousins and shit. It's all kind of.
I was in there with a congressman.
Yeah.
Congressmen, senators.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to jail too. It ain't a lot of them in there, but every now and then they got to pay their dues.
Yeah. I remember I was in the holdover. I was in the cell next to Project Pat. One of my partners did 3 years next to John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right next to John Gotti, bro.
I mean, P.D. Pablo was in the Fort Dix, and was it Madoff? What's his name? He was down in Oakdale with me.
Oh yeah,
in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Old Madoff, old
Bernie Madoff. Yeah. So you know, there's all kind of shit up in there, bro. But they try to make everybody equal. You know what I mean? You can send money to somebody else's books who don't really use their commissary. That's how you get your little extra stuff off. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you ain't nothing in there, man. You ain't nothing. Somebody broke John Gotti's jaw. Punched him clean in his jaw. Yeah, bro. So
if you can be seen, you can be hit.
Yeah, bro. They don't care nothing about none of that shit.
You gonna go to PC and stay locked in the hole.
If
you can be seen, you can be hit.
And that's another thing, bro. All you do is to be snitching. See, they don't tell you. They don't tell you, like, if you don't know your criminal history and all that, you go into that penitentiary whether you told or not. You know what I'm saying? But they don't tell you that. They might send you to a yard that you can't be on because your car ain't gonna allow it. They will kill you if they know you hot. So you would spend 2 years in the hole, and because they got a few hot joints where dudes can go and all of that, but you might not get one of them. It's a long line for that shit. So they send you to one of the other pens, and you go out there for a minute, and they ask you for your paperwork. You might have a week, but you better get your ass up out of there.
Get that paperwork.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't tell you that when you be telling. You might sit in the hole for 2 years or something before you can get to a compound that you can be on. Yeah, dude, that's real talk. Yeah. Hey.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Be a part of the bubble.
Yeah. So look, there's a lot of knife play in the feds too, right?
Oh yeah.
But I got to tell you about these white boys that was down in Big Sandy, Kentucky. Guess what their choice of weapon was?
What, pencil?
Infected needles. Infected needles, bro.
Damn.
Everybody knew they had them. And who you think they want to stick with them? They pull that needle out, bro. If anybody trying to get at them, they gonna stop in their tracks. If you see a needle, come on, bro. If you see somebody with a needle in their hand, bruh.
That's worse than that knife.
That's
all
worse.
Right, all right.
All right, man. All right, you got that.
You got that off this time.
Bro, that was the coldest shit I ever seen, bro. That was the coldest shit I ever
I
seen.
never heard that one.
Yeah, they had the infected needles around there, the white boys. You know what I'm saying? They had them infected needles around there. Yes,
That's
sir.
cool. That's cool. I ain't never heard that one. That's what's up.
So one more thing I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna keep it short today. Female COs. You got any stories?
No.
Anybody got walked off the yard?
No, they ain't get caught.
What?
I ain't get nobody. I ain't get no.
Oh man,
I miss them every time I get to a pound. They say something just happened.
Something just
it
happened.
Never happened while I was there.
So check this out, man. My celly, Trigger. Anybody know Larrell Roberts from Monroe, Louisiana? Tell him to holler at me. I'm looking for him. Larrell Roberts from Monroe, Louisiana, nicknamed Trigger. Right? He was the plumber for the whole compound. We was in California, Atwater. And so he was smooth with it, man. He know how to take the toilet off. We can get a whole gallon and a half of wine behind the toilet, put it back together.
Yeah.
You can't smell it. It's inside the wall. Leave it in there for about 5 days, take it down, got pure gas. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, they'll pop my door any time of the night. Somebody toilet clog up, they coming to get Trig. You know what I mean? So, out in Atwater, man, it was an asshole school teacher. Now, you got people that work in the education department, but every day doing mainline, everybody go, that's with child time. Everybody be up there because you might have an issue about something and you can talk to everybody up there. So they just had the teacher working up there, like the metal detector, making sure ain't nobody, patting dudes out when they come out, because you ain't allowed to sneak no food out or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So she was an asshole too, but that was her cover. You know what I mean? She was a pure freak. So dude from North Carolina that worked down at the school that knocked her off. He had the cigarettes all on the pound. The whole pound knew about him. So we knew it was just a matter of time before something was gonna go down, right? So another dude down there heard about it. He didn't know about it. He heard about it and shit. So he blackmailed him and shit. She fucking him too. You know what I'm saying? So the administration got hold of it. Guess what they did? Now Trigg telling me the whole story because they talked to Trigg. He the heat plumber. So his CO, the COs and shit, all they talked to him like he wanted them. You know what I'm saying? So they put a hidden camera down there in the school. Nigga, she doggy style and got one in the mouth, bro. They switching up. The Trigg little boss, the CO there over the plumbing, he said, man, it was like a real porno. They was passing it around to all the COs. Check this out. Like, check it out, man. Look at her, bro. She getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So look, bro. We seen like 4 police coming from the kitchen, from the office where the warden office at, going over to the education in a different building, right? We all on the yard. We like, oh shit, they going to get somebody. Bruh, they came out, had their ass like this. Look, all the dudes on the yard ran. We on the yard, it's a fence. It's a sidewalk separate, it's a big fence separating the yard from the sidewalk. All the dudes ran, bro, and jumped on the fence and started shaking the fence. That's what you get, bitch. That's what you get.
Cause she had her asshole.
She was an asshole, bro.
Taking niggas chicken.
Yeah, that was her front door. She was up there, man. She was up there handling both of them dicks on tape, bro. She was handling them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's some of the shit that go on in there, man. We just kicking the freestyle today. Some of the shit. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. The reason that phone system, I don't know if y'all heard of Rayful Edmonds out of D.C., but he the reason that they cut that phone, they cut it to minutes and 15 minutes per call and monitoring the phones like that because he was running his operation from the jail. He was big time out of D.C. Everybody know who it is and shit, Rayful Edmonds. You know what I mean? I think he ended up telling us some shit too. But that's the reason the phone system is so messed up. Yeah, that phone is vicious. Yeah, everything is set up for you to be like away from your family.
But as far as Rayful Evans go, we just keep it 100. I ain't seen no papers, but I know some people that say they seen the papers, but I really ain't seen the papers about Rayful. But the story is out there. If y'all want to look him up and see if that's
Rayful Edmonds.
I don't want to put no bad.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna see that.
Yourself.
Yeah, when you do 15 years and around a bunch of DC dudes, and that's another thing y'all need to tell y'all. If you want to come in this, if you coming in this Fed system, Like, you better come in this bitch hard as fuck because the DC dudes run the fucking feds. And they some of the grimiest, slimiest dudes on the fucking planet, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try you.
It's a couple of players, but for
Yeah,
the
they
most
some
part,
players, yeah.
they
I'm just
mostly
saying.
known to be.
They known for they gonna try you because they deep. See, y'all don't know this. See, they don't have a state joint in DC,
Right.
so all of it is all federal. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes in there, man, they know they deep. They know they deep. They know
and they
they
going home.
and they going home. So they gonna try you, bro. They be doing extortion, all kind of shit, bro. So you got to stand up on one of them off the rip. No, don't worry about the consequences of none of that. If you a man and you on man time, bro, you gonna have to take off, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna try you. You know what I mean? I got in a couple of fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got in fights from the basketball court because couldn't nobody stop me. So young dudes are coming there. These dudes don't know how to play no basketball. You know what I mean? I'm big fundamental. You know what I'm saying? They might be a little bit athletic, but they block boys. They corner boys. They really don't have no game. You might can jump a little bit and you ain't got no shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing with me. You know what I mean? You fucking with a pro right now. You know what I'm saying?
You 6'10".
Yeah. Hey, you remember when we first got locked up? I went out there in karate shoes.
I think it was in Illyria.
Yeah. I went out there to karate shoes, hadn't picked the ball up in 10 years out there dunking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Out there kill it. You know, it take but 5 minutes to get your game back when you got game.
Get your legs on
You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna pleasure to have you, bro. This is my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was what was it? 20 years ago, man. We was sitting in there. We was zooted and booted too up in there. Knew we was gonna lose because the lawyers told us
we knew we was gonna lose. Shit, we got that federal guideline. We know we losing.
We know we losing.
But I'm not signing no 20-year plea agreement.
Yeah. So I knew I was getting life, but we doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They offered me like 168 months, man. I got to fit in my fucking fingers and thumbs trying to add that shit up. Like, man, shit. I ain't never did more than 8 months. You know what I'm saying?
Most
10 years.
It was 18 months.
10 years.
18 months to 20 years.
Yeah, 10 years like a lot to me back then. Like, shit. You know what I mean? Now I'd be like, you motherfucker come with 10 years. I'd be like, all right. Well, I ain't going to do it now because I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting nigga 10 nothing right now. And that's another thing. I'm scared straight, nigga. If I lose all of this shit right here, this house or whatever, and I got to go sleep on the street, I'm going out there. I'm not going back in there. I'm not going back in there. It ain't worth it, bro. That shit is for suckers in there. You know what I mean? It ain't like before everybody big time. You got smokers in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put on somebody conspiracy. Whoever the dude was selling to, they in there too. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, listen. It ain't for no real man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, man, we done kind of stressed the video out a little bit. Don't forget to hit that like button and, man, leave a comment, man. Let me know about the first story I told y'all about the dude mama getting killed. And let me know if that's snitching, bro. I need to find out. Please, somebody just tell me. And don't forget, man, hit the like button, man. Support the channel. All right, this is Symbolic Man Generation. Y'all take it easy.